With more on this lawsuit, here's my colleague Heather CATALLO.
That's right, Jim. As you know, the Trump campaign filed that lawsuit late this afternoon. They are alleging that one of their challengers up in Roscommon County was denied access to the counting area. Some of the GOP challengers have been saying the same thing about this location. But the Secretary of State says, listen, this whole process has been legal and it's been bipartisan. Republican challengers upset they can't get inside to the vote processing area inside TCF Center chanted "Stop the Count" Wednesday, while they shouted, inside, election workers made their way through tens of thousands of absentee ballots from Detroit voters. President Donald Trump's campaign filed a lawsuit in Michigan's Court of Claims to try to stop the vote counting, alleging challengers are not being allowed into some counting locations.
There are GOP people in there still, like I said. I'm not saying that there's nobody in there from our side, but what I'm saying is as they're coming out, they're not allowing us to replace them.
The law says that we have to have an even number of Republicans and Democrats on each one of these 134 AV counting boards. That is not even close to what has happened here. There's almost no Republicans that have been hired as poll inspectors in here. It's being run by Democrats.
But Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says the process has included bipartisan challengers and maintains her goal is to count every single ballot that was turned in by 8 p.m. last night.
We're very familiar with the process and legality of our process and have great confidence in it, and we're ready to defend it. But again, this story for us is about making sure at this point every valid ballot is counted.
To be clear, there are challengers from both parties inside TCF Center here. They've been inside the whole time. It's only when additional challengers wanted to come down that the folks inside and Detroit police said due to COVID-19 restrictions, they just couldn't let any more of those partisan challengers inside. Reporting live at TCF Center in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather CATALLO, 7 Action News.
Heather, I'm so glad you cleared that up for us, knowing that bipartisan support. We're in there looking at all of the vote counting in the city of Detroit. Dave?